Yes, I forgot about that. Thank you for asking that.
Mhm.
Okay, so basically we need to go. We have requested a note using this set of comments
Yes.
for 3 days and 32 cores. Yes. And then we move all the folder to your working folder in SHAMU. Yes,
Okay.
remember that we have 2 folders. We have the home new folder. Yes, that is the folder by default. But we need to move to the work folder.
Okay.
Yes, to work. Okay.
So since I don't have Windows, it's how would
So
I
you need to send the files. If you are going to send or request files from SHAMU, you need to do it by the command line, and that should be in the video from Aaron.
Okay.
Yes, but the commands that I'm going to use here in the terminal are going to be the same.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I understand.
The commands for moving between folders and to run and to load the programs and everything
Mhm.
are here.
Okay.
Yes. Cool.
I understand.
Okay. So now we need to check where are we located. So to do that, yes, I can put this bigger. You see?
Nice.
So to do that, I type the command pwd. No, yes, pwd, I believe. Yes.
Oh, okay.
pwd is telling us that we are in home new and your username folder.
Mhm.
Yes. And we need to move to work or to this folder where we have the simulation that we want to run.
Right. Mhm.
Yes. So what I'm going to do, since you know where is that located, also in your computer, you will know that where is that located after work. Yes.
Mhm.
So we have 2 options. We can take all this direction, yes, starting by work. Copy that direction and you say CD and paste everything. Yes. And now we should be in that folder.
Yes. Mhm.
Or yes, we can navigate among folders. Yes, that will be like the difficult way to do this.
Mhm.
So let me show you how to do that. So if I press only CD, I will return to the home folder. Yes, so if you get lost, just press CD without anything else and you return to the home folder. Yes, you
Okay.
see?
Yep.
Now we need to move to another folder. Yes. And we want to go to this direction.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is to move folder by folder until I reach the desired place that I need. So it will be first I need to return to the root folder. Yes, to the folder without name. Yes,
Okay.
where we only have this slash. Yes.
Yep.
So I'm going to press CD ... and that will make me move to the previous folder. Yes. So now if I press pwd, I am only the home folder. I am not in your folder.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If I do the same again, oops. If I do the same again, I am in the root folder. I cannot move backwards in that folder.
Yep.
Yes. Now, the easy way here will be, I'm going to press CD. Yes. CD is the command to move among folders,
Yep.
to go in on our different folders. And then I'm going to write the next thing, W, and press the tab key in the keyboard.
Like the up arrow?
No, the tab key, TAB. You have
Oh,
a
the
TAB
tab
key.
key.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So again, CD, W of work, yes. And if you press tab, it will complete it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Then the next direction, the next point of the direction is your username.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to press M, YB. Oops, there are a lot of people with MY. So MYB, yes.
Yep.
And if I keep pressing the tab key, it will complete everything for me and will show me the options that I have.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. So I need to go into the folder that I have in the top part. So it will be base. Yes.
Yes.
And that's it. In this case, yes, remember that you need to create your folders and you need to upload everything into SHAMU. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It will be, at the beginning, it will be difficult for you, but as soon as you get used to the system, it will
Mm-hmm.
be like normal. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Well, now I'm going to clean my screen. Yes, to clean my screen, I press clean.
Okay.
And that will remove everything from my screen. Now that I know that I am in the base folder, I need to check what are the files that are over there.
Okay.
Yes. To check the files, you press ls. Yes. And you see, I have the list of files over here.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, if I check here and I remove this file, yes, I'm going to remove that file, and I didn't upload that file, and I press ls,
It's gone.
it just disappears the first file. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The first file thing. Okay. Now, we need to load the programs into SHAMU. Yes. We need to
Yes.
load the programs. So to load the programs, first we need to check what are the programs that are available. So
Mm-hmm.
to check what programs are available, we type the next command, module avail.
Okay.
Yes. And it will just prompt a list of all the software that is available in SHAMU. You see?
Yes. Okay.
We have all these tools in SHAMU.
Okay.
But we are going to be using Abacus 6.12.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The Intel compiler
Mm-hmm.
and MATLAB. Yes, and MATLAB. So I'm going to clean this. Yes, this is only for you to know what are the tools that we have, and that we have different versions. So if you only press Abacus, it will load, it may not load the Abacus that you need. So you should specify the version too. Yes, that's my point here.
Yep.
Okay. So we were here, yes, and we need to load the program. So to load the program, I'm going to write module load and the software that I want to load. Yes. If I want to load, for instance, MATLAB, I can press MA and the tab key, and it will show me what are the versions of MATLAB and the other software that start with MA. Yes, the possible options for this command.
Right. Okay.
So in this case, any version of MATLAB will work. If I only press MATLAB, it will load the last version. Yes. So I module load MATLAB, it will load MATLAB. Yes, and this will be the next thing. The module list will show the programs that you have loaded. So
Right.
as you see here, module list will show you that you have MATLAB over here in your modules. This
Yep.
is by default from SHAMU. So you don't need to load this, and this is already loaded when you get into the system.
Right.
The first thing. Okay. Now we need to do the same for Abacus. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to type again module load Abacus. Yes, and it will, if I press tab a couple of times, it will show me the options that we have for Abacus. We have 2017 and 6.12.
Yes.
Yes. Since we are going to use the UEL for everything, so we set an environment file to work with Abacus 6.12. So there is no other reason for doing it with Abacus 6.12. It's only compatibility to don't have compatibility issues.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So Abacus 6.12, and if I go again to the list, Now we have load Abacus 6.1.
Right. Okay.
Okay, that's very good. Now, I don't know if I should, but this will make your life easier. Yes, you see that here I only have one screen to type, and I don't have like multitasking in this moment.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an issue if we want to run many simulations at the same time.
Yep.
So I'm going to load a program that is called TMUX.
TMUX. Okay.
After loading all the other programs, yes.
We
All
only
the
need
software.
MATLAB and Abacus, right?
Yeah, we will need MATLAB and Abacus.
Okay.
Before this. So if I type TMUX directly, yes, it will open a specific environment. Yes, where I can have different windows. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to, this is my base window. If I press module list, it will give me, yes, the modules that I have loaded before.
Yep.
But if I need to create a new window, I'm going to press in my keyboard. In Mac should be command. In my keyboard is control.
Okay.
Yes. Control and what is this? Control B and no. Control B C. Control B C. So you press Control and B. Yes, at the same time, and then the key C.
Okay.
C. Yes.
Let's see. And do you still have to hold Control when you press C?
So no, only when you press B.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So Control
Now,
B.
if with Control B, we tell the program that we are going to input a command. Yes.
Okay.
And then the command is the letter C of create.
Okay.
Yes. Now, I'm going to move among the different windows. Yes. I need to return to the first window where I'm going to run my first simulation. So what I'm going to do is to press Control B again and the key 0.
Okay.
Number 0. And if you see, I return to the actual screen where I was working. Yes. Since I created 2 or 3 other screens, yes, I just going to move from a screen to a screen. I'm going to press Control B, the number 1, Control B, the number 2. If I have a number 2, of course, Control B, the number 3, but I don't have a number 3. Of the as you can see in the bottom part. Yes, you see that we have a yellow because we don't have a screen number 3.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So Control B, 0. Yes, to return to the original.
Oh, okay.
So that will make your life easier because, hey, I have my first simulation in the screen numbers 1 or 0, then my second simulation in the other, then my third simulation, so you can track the different simulations.
Yes.
Okay. So let's check that we are in the correct folder, ls. Yes, we have our files over there.
Okay.
And then the next step is to use the bash file. So I'm going to open the bash file. Yes, the same bash file over here. And the bash file is that one that it's in .sh. Yes, that in this screen that I have here, change the icon, but it basically runs the program that we need to run. So let me open that here. So if you see here, this is the way that the Linux environment understands the code. So we have variables as in MATLAB. Yes, you remember that you have the variable A equal to 1, B equals to 2, C equals to a matrix of anything. Yes, the same here. You have the job name variable is the name that you are going to run. The UEL file is the UEL. The input file is the input file.
Okay.
Yes, very transparent here.
Yep.
Now, this program also load the modules or the software that we want. Okay, so that's very good. You don't need to, if you forgot to load Abacus, it will load it for you.
Okay.
Yes, and we'll also load the compiler.
Okay.
Then it cleans your screen, and then it calls Abacus using the command line. Yes, you see, this is the command to call Abacus, so it's call Abacus with the job specifying the variable job name, with the specifying the variable input file, and with the user file or the UEL specifying the file UEL. Yes.
Okay.
Using these CPUs, you control the number of cores or the number of different CPUs that that you are going to use in your simulation. Yes. Usually, Abacus, the best performance is reached for a maximum of 8 cores, and it depends of the simulation. But we are going to keep using 6, yes, to have many at the same time.
Okay.
Yes. So remember that we asked for 32. Do you remember?
Yes, 32.
So you can fill almost, I don't know, 5 simulations of 6 CPU each, and you still have 2 CPUs to do other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand like the relation for this? So the number of cores is the number of CPUs that you have available for doing this.
Okay. Yeah, so we can run 5 and then have 2 left over. Okay.
Okay. Then we have some commands to display some messages in the screen, but that's all that we need to do. Okay, so that's basically what is inside that.sh.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. Let me move this thing over here. Okay. Now that we know what is in that sh, that it will call Abacus and will call the files that we have here. Yes, that's the reason for having them here in the same folder. So we are going to press here in the type the next command bash. Then the name of the file to run everything. So the name is this, run UEL for now, blah, 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 blah. Yes, but you don't need to write everything the same, like by yourself. Yes, you can use the tab key as many times as you want to complete the words.
Okay.
So I'm only going to write run in my screen, run, and then tab key, and then it will complete it for me.
Okay. Yep.
Yes. And then if I press enter, this will start running. So enter and cross the fingers. Yes, you see, so now my simulation is running in SHAMU.
Running. Okay.
And it's running with Abacus 6.12. Yes, and using compilers and everything. So, and I know that is running because it moves to this run standard.exe.
Okay.
Yes, so I know that is running due to this. Now, I get locked in this screen. Yes.
Okay.
Because the program is over there and it's showing messages. The good thing is that since we are not using the interactive command in Abacus, we can move out from this screen very easily. So to move out from a screen like this one, yes, to return to the command line, yes, and if you get stuck in any place of your progress and there is a program that is freezing everything in your account, or you press something that you don't want to do, yes, the command here, as the same as in MATLAB, is Control-C.
Control-C. Okay.
Yes. I don't know if you have used it in MATLAB, yes, to stop a program or something.
I haven't tried it yet. No.
Okay, but in MATLAB, if you want to stop a program that is taking too much or that you run and that wasn't the program that you wanted to run,
Yep.
You press Control C and it will break everything.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, now, how do we check that our simulation is running? Yes, or how much is our simulation moving in the time?
Yep.
So to do that, let me first update this folder. Yes, in this, in commands, it will be ls to check what are the files. Yes, you see now we have more files.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And in this program is use this refresh button. But
Okay.
these files are the same as these files that are over here in the right side. Yes, in the command line.
Yep.
Okay, next point. We have different files over here, you see, and it are the same files that you find when you run the regular Abacus and the VDI.
Okay.
So we are going to be focused in the status file, yes, the STA file.
Yep.
So we need to read and to show that STA file. Yes, that is the file that gives us the actual simulation time, the increment, yes, the what else? The iterations and everything. Yes.
Yep.
So I'm going to load that file in other screen. Yes, I'm not going to use this screen because I need this screen to do other stuff. So I'm going to change to other screen. Remember that we can change from one screen to the other using some commands.
Yep.
So it will be Control B and the number 1.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yes,
That's
our next screen. If I press Control B and 0, I will return to this messy screen.
Yep.
And Control B 1 will give me a new screen that I have created before. Yes, if I have not created any, I cannot do Control B1. First, I need to do Control B C.
Okay.
Okay, so then, since I am in this, let's check that. EWD. Yes, I'm in the same folder. Those are the same files. Yes, with
Yep.
ls.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to write the next command, tail dash F.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, in Linux, when you press the key, the start key, this, I don't know how to say it in English in other way. That's
Asterisk.
an star, asterisk. Okay.
Mhm.
It will look for all the files. Yes.
Okay.
I want everything. Yes. So if I want everything, I just put that asterisk in my screen and it will look for everything. Yes.
Yep.
Now, if I give it like a file extension, for instance, is the .sta, yes, it will look for all the files
Uh-huh. Within the
that
STA.
have that end in STA.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, if I press enter, so it will show me
Ah, yes.
basically the iterations and the time and everything.
Yep.
So is it clear until this moment, like how to move in the environment and how to run a simulation? Yes,
Is it?
it's a matter of practice.
Yeah, yeah. I think I'm understanding it so far. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And the good thing is that you have had experience with MATLAB, so kind of like the mind of that you use for programming is the same mind that you use for the same portion of the mind that you use for moving in this environment.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the screen number 1, I'm going to leave my simulation status running. Yes, and in the screen number 0, Control V 0, I have other stuff.
Yep.
You see? And I can move to a third screen that I have created, the screen number 2, and load MATLAB, for instance.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is to type MATLAB. Yes.
Okay.
And it will open MATLAB, but it will not have like the screen of MATLAB. It will only have the command line. So my suggestion for you is, if you need to edit something, yes, do it in your computer and then upload the file to the SHAMU system.
Okay.
Yes, so change the lines that you need to change or edit what you need to edit, and then upload the folder or upload the specific file.
Okay, I get you.
Okay. Now, okay, we are in MATLAB. That's very good.
Okay.
And in MATLAB, let me check. And if I am in MATLAB in that screen, I can move to other screens too. Yes, so I have one screen with MATLAB, one screen with Abacus, and that will make my work easier.
Yes.
Okay, let's say 4 plus 3. Yes, we are in MATLAB.
Okay.
Now, since we don't have results at this moment to check or to use the scripts that I have provided, we will not be able to run them correctly here. They are going to have an error. But let's check how can we do that here? Yes.
Okay.
So first of all, we need to check where we are, PWD. Yes, we are in work. We are in the same folder.
Yes.
And you can see here in the bottom part, that's very good of this TMUX, that you see your folder here. Yes, for each of the windows you have.
Yes.
Now, I need to move to the previous window, to the previous folder. Yes. So to this folder, because I have here my cubing, my extraction files, and everything. Yes. My analysis and my extraction files. So it's the same as doing in Linux. CD dot dot. Yes, that should have moved me to the previous folder. You see?
Yeah. Okay.
And if I press ls, this it will show me all the files that I have at the moment.
Right.
So let's say that we are going to run py extraction. Yes.
Okay.
Let's run the RMS03. So if I want the RMS03 is a function, let me open that function here in a text editor. I suggest you to use this text editor. It's very good and it's very easy to use, and you can personalize it very easily. It's very quickly. For instance, I'm going to open here your RMS03. You see? So I say, hey, this syntaxis is MATLAB syntaxis. So basically, it recognizes that this is a function. The name of the function, this one is in green. The inputs are A and B. Yes, it recognizes some of the functions that are built in MATLAB, the square root, the sum. Yes, options that I have written. It's very good. So I'm going to call this function with 2 numbers. Yes, used to check how to do that in MATLAB, in SHAMU. So I will type RMS D03, and the inputs are A and B. Yes, so A will be the number 1, and B is going to be the number 3. Yes.
Why number 3 rather than 2?
No, I can do it with 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes, just to check that how can we interact with MATLAB here.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yes. So we can do the same regular sums, or we can call functions. Yes.
Yes.
You can say sum of, sorry, but in smaller, sum of 1, 2, and 3. Yes, whatever thing. That's the same that you do in the regular MATLAB.
Okay.
Now we can run this run py extraction, run PY extraction program. Yes, I type the name and it will recognize the program automatically using the tab key.
Okay.
And it will try to do something, but it will show me an error, of course, because you don't have this folder with this name. Yes, in this base folder where you are.
Yep.
Yes, the name is not existent or not a directory, so you cannot do anything. But basically, it shows that we can call the program, and if you have this folder, yes, in one of your folders, yes, I have copied this program in all your folders. Yes.
Okay.
You can, yes, you basically can do all the data extraction also in SHAMU. Yes, so you don't need to download anything into your computer or into the VDI. Yes, that will take a lot of time because those files are very heavy.
Yes.
So it will save a little bit of time for you. Yes, you see here that we are running the simulation just to check how everything goes.
Right.
Okay, and the same. We can do the same with the other program. So we call cooling, and length complex 02, final difference 02. We will try to do the same, but we don't have a folder called CTSE. Yes. So it will not allow us to do the stuff we need, basically.
Yes.
Now, if I want to go out from MATLAB, yes, I'm going to get rid of MATLAB because I end my stuff. So I just press exit and it will close MATLAB. Yes.
Okay.
Other way to close everything here in SHAMU and in the Linux system is pressing Control X, but since it's kind of very sensitive, if you press it many times, it will just close everything and you will lose your stuff. So I don't recommend that.
Okay, I'll use exit.
Okay, Control B2 to return. Control B2, Control B1 to return to this screen.
Yep.
And check where is my simulation. Control B0, and this is where I call Abacus and everything. Yes,
Yeah.
basically, is that this is how you do this stuff. Yes, you don't need anything else than the correct commands and to be focused in your programming mind.
Right.
So, Alex, questions? Do you have any question about this?
Yeah. So okay. So once the simulation is complete, what happens then? Will it save into like my computer?
So you don't need to do that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Since you have all the tools here, yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to download files from SHAMU or at least the files, the ODB or the extraction files. You don't need to download them. You only need to download at the end of all the process. It will create some pictures, and you download those pictures, and it will give you the behavior of your variables, of your results.
Okay. And then, so once you receive those figures,
so I want you to remember that we need to minimize the error, yes, among the two curves.
Yes.
That we have. So you will be iterating with different step sizes until you get one that kind of give us a reduced value of the error.
Right.
So then from that, you keep the record of those errors, which variable, which was the variable that minimizes the error for a specific variable. Yes.
Sure.
And move to the next variable. Yes, you need to do it for all this stuff that is here. Yes.
Okay.
If you don't find the name in the Fortran file, just text me and I will tell you, hey, the variable that you want to perturb is in the line X line, any number.
Oh, okay. Okay. Mm,
Remember that also that you need to create the folder with the specific names, yes. And the key thing here is that you can extract as much information as possible from Aaron's video in order
yes.
to make the system work for you.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
Mm,
Okay. What if I want to kill a simulation? Let's say that, hey, no, I did something wrong and I don't need this simulation. Yes.
okay.
How do I do that? So here I am still running the status file. So I'm
Yeah.
going to return to the previous screen, Control B0. I'm
Yeah.
going to kill my simulation from here. Yes. So
Okay.
to do that, I'm going to type abacus J equals to the job name that is going to be in this case UEL for node. Yes, it will not complete this part for you. For node, CMPLX, AM, HT,
Okay.
and terminate. Yes, this is the command to kill a simulation in Abacus.
Okay. So it's just abacus, the J, whatever the name of the file
Mhm.
is, and then terminate.
Enter.
Okay.
And then you get that message, terminating Abacus job, that job.
Okay.
Yes, then if we move to the screen where we were checking the job, it says that it is not completed. Yes, it has not been completed.
Okay. I see.
Why? Because we kill it.
Right. Right. Okay. I think I understand for the most part as of right now.
Okay. Now, if you get stuck or, hey, what command do I use for this? So since this is a Linux computer, yes, the high performance Linux computer usually don't have visual interface because that make everything slower.
Right.
You just type how to, I don't know, copy a folder from this folder to this folder in Linux. Yes. Or
Yep.
how to create a folder in Linux. Yes. So just type that in Google and they for sure will have the answer for you. Yes, the comments that you can copy and paste.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sure.
What else? I also can close this TMUX, yes, by typing Control X, I believe.
Control X.
Let me check. Control BX. Yes.
Control BX.
Control BX. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Control B1. Control BX will close the current panel. And if I reach the last panel, yes, the last window that I have, if I press Control BX, let me check. Control C, Control. No, if I press exit, maybe. Yes, it moved me out from TMUX. You see?
Oh, okay. So then you're back to the regular. Okay.
Mhm. But I suggest you using this TMUX. I recommend you using TMUX as much as you can because it will make everything easier. Yes, to
Right.
have everything organized and all
I
this stuff.
agree.
Okay, Alex, let me know if you have more questions in this moment or if you have new questions when you check the videos again. It may check the Aaron's video, check the video that we recorded, like I believe that was a month ago. And this video, as soon as it is ready and
Sure.
start working, because we need to have results for Friday. Yes.
Sure. I have like two homework assignments that I have due today, but I can work on this like a lot tomorrow. If that's okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, that's very good. And if you get stuck, just text me. We can meet, or I can, if it's something simple, I can use send the answer to through a text message.
Sure. That sounds good.
Yes. For texting you, I'm using you are a Mac user, but I'm using this Google app to connect my messages from the phone to the
Oh,
computer.
okay. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why I send you like these different stuff
Yes,
uh,
yes.
directly from the computer.
Hmm.
That's why I send you comments and everything. So you can use that, or if better if you use WhatsApp, because in WhatsApp we also have this
On the computer.
different stuff. Yes,
Yep.
in computer. So I can send you the messages to WhatsApp, and it will
Sure.
make everything easier for me. Yes, if I can answer you to that. So let's keep doing that. Yes, if you have questions, send me a WhatsApp message. Yes, for sure I'm going to answer easier.
That sounds good.
Okay, very good. Okay, Alex, I believe we don't have anything else to see here.
Sure.
So if you have any questions, let me know. And also, if you get stuck in SHAMU, just check the webpage that I share in the chat.
Yes, I saved that link.
And I believe Aaron's video, since I have worked with him and he is getting very familiar with the system using Mac, will help you a lot. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Anyways, if I can solve the other problem, the VDI problem for connecting to SHAMU, I will let you know.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you, Juan.
Okay, no problem. Anytime. Yes. Push hard with this because you're doing a good job.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex.
See you. Bye.
See you. Bye.